Okay, so, um, I'm an idiot, and I had to pause my recording, and I muted my mic, and when I came back, I started recording, but I forgot to unmute my mic. So, this last 27 minutes of the video, I totally was talking and commentating and forgot to unmute my mic. So I'm clearly doing a post com, and then I'm gonna have to I don't know, edit this together, or maybe just upload two separate videos. I don't know. So that's where I'm at. So let me mute myself so I don't you know whatever hear extra game audio. Um, I could just kind of speed through this so that I can condense the 27 minutes. Um, Basically, what was happening is we were going through the lines, um, and you know figuring out what worked with who. Um, just trying to see, what worked with what on the power play. Then we were fiddling around with the 5-on-5 lines a little bit. You can see here, we were just trying to see what could get, you know, our best bang for our buck sort of thing. Um, Nothing too crazy. Um, just seeing, who liked which line, what the chemistry was all about. You can see here we ended up going with something like this. Not gonna lie, I don't particularly remember um, what we ended up doing. Down in the AHL, we did discover that we can get, um, as you can see, go back a little bit. As you can see here, um, hang on a minute, we're getting there. Um, can I go a little bit faster? Come on now. There we go. So as you can see, I think I mentioned this earlier in the video. I don't remember if this is the first time we're showing this or not, but we can get a +5 down here in the AHL with Taro Hyros, Michael Rasmussen, Evgeny Svechnikov. Um, get those guys going like crazy. I'm just kind of skipping ahead here. Um, I decided, looking at it, I didn't want Zetterberg playing down in the AHL. He is too good. He is, you know, such a Red Wings legend. He cannot spend his last season in the AHL. So I did end up bringing him up. Um, I ended up sending Bo Bennett down. Um, then I fixed the AHL lines a little bit. Um, we talked about how that guy had an absolute wonderful name, Luko Savicius, something like that. What a guy. Bo Bennett, Valeno. Then we're up here. We're taking a look at who fit where again. Lots of line changes. Then we got into simulation. Um, we ended up slow simming the first game of the season and we lost 6-0. So that was awesome. Gagne went down with an injury, no issue there. Got him back in. Um, realized that I forgot to throw Zetterberg in the lineup. Um, so he just got in on the fourth line for Darren Helm. No issues. Then we stopped the sim to take a look at the stats. Let me go back a little bit. Um, so after 1 month of simulating, we were 3-7-2. Um, Last in the division, tied with the Canadians for last. Dylan Larkin, 9 points, 12 games. Not a whole lot to talk about. Um, Going ahead here, we were looking at our stats, our team stats. As you can see, goals for per game, 2.17, goals against, 3.75. Um, then I believe, where are we at? Where did I go? I think I just went back farther. I'm so good at this. Oh, it's crazy. Um, I'll just let this play out and I'll talk about it as we go. So yeah, 2.17 goals for, 3.75 goals against. Um, Pretty damn bad, um, all things considered. Um, as you can see there, Lightning not doing so hot, Sabres doing really well. Here we go. Power play 8.6% and penalty kill at 77.5. Pretty terrible stuff. Taking a look at the points. Larkin, Mantha, Bertuzzi, Zadina, Ryan. Doing pretty solid. Lots of minus players, but that's to be expected when the team is performing so badly. Skipping ahead here, we're looking at potential line changes. Just trying to get the team going a little bit. We ended up going with, as you can see, I wanted to get Zetterberg on the third line, but realistically, I didn't end up doing it. It didn't make sense to do it. Like 70 overall. I mean, I'm fine with having him play, but not third line. So this is what we ended up rolling with. We ended up taking Fabry off the second line center. Nemesnikov actually had better face-offs than Fabry, I remember. Still got us at +3. Just kind of helped us spread out the team a little bit better. We've gone to defense. I was trying to figure it out. I was thinking about doing this, spreading it out, getting +1s on top line, +1 on the second line, and +3 on the bottom. I ended up just going for the +3, but I just swapped to Kaiser and Merrill. I remember saying that they're essentially the same player, but never know. Could be something that just jumpstarts the team. And then I know you didn't see the goalie stats, but at this point in the season, Bernier had really good stats. He was 1-1, and he had like a 940 save percentage, something like that. Grice was doing god awful. That does come down. I don't think you'll see the goalie stats at all, but just trust me when I tell you that they are not pretty. So then I decided to do another month of simulating. You'll see a couple trades pop up here and there. I didn't end up accepting any of them. Svechnikov went down with an injury in the AHL. And right here, I skipped ahead of it, but Robbie Fabry separated his shoulder until January 4th, and we were in mid-November at the time of the injury, so he's out for a while. That's a pretty big injury to one of our better, younger players, so that definitely hurt. I was going through all the lines, making sure everything was good. Svechnikov came back from the injury, so we got him back in. This guy, Grant Boyle, shout out to this guy's name, Van Pottelberg. Like, come on, that is a name. So then we finished up the second month of simulating, and I think we are going to hop into some stats here in a second. Yeah, we're going to do player stats first. So looking at it, Mantha killing it, Larkin killing it, Zadina killing it, and I remember talking about this a little bit. This is incredible for his growth. To be 21 years old, 81 overall, medium elite potential, to be having 19 points in 25 games, it's amazing. It's amazing. +5 as well. Going from what he had previous seasons to now, this is amazing. It's just amazing for his growth. He's going to grow so much from this. Bertuzzi having a good season. Fabry, that's a big loss for us. Bobby Ryan, Nemesnikov, Gagne, Ernie disappointing a little bit, not going to lie. I think I did touch on that in the live com. Glendening, that's fine, whatever. Filipila, not doing too bad. Zetterberg, 2 goals in 16 games, +2. Gotta love it. Grabner, not doing well at all. He's definitely going to get traded when I can. Goalies, or defensemen first, Roenick, Merrill, Namath, DeKaiser, Stetcher, Cholowski. Not doing horrible, not doing great. Here we go, goalies. Yeah, they're not playing well at all, but yeah, no rookies either. It really sucks that I forgot to unmute my mic. Just showing you my goal leaders, because I did all of this. I did all of this live, and now this sounds butchered, but it is what it is. Plus minus leaders, our most minus players are Um, to be expected, bottom six. I looked at it. Our third or second line, excuse me, is one of our more minus lines. I'm actually looking at it and now thinking, back on it. Not something I mentioned in the live com is that um, the team is actually not horrible. We've got some pretty good chemistry. We've got, you know, decent players. It's just something's not working. I think our goalies, I think our defense needs some work. And I do think we could obviously get better um, forwards as well. Here I switched Zadina and Bobby Ryan, and it was still a +3, and I thought it was a glitch. So I backed out, came back in, and it showed that it wasn't a glitch. It was indeed still +3. So that was hype. Now I get to have Zadina on the second line, getting more ice time, more opportunities for him um, to, you know, do what he does best. Um, I think I was talking a bit here how I didn't like having 6 lefties in the top 6. It's a pet peeve of mine. It doesn't actually matter in the sim or whatever. It's just I like to have at least one righty or a couple righties here and there throughout the lineup. So, um, I mean, we can see how this plays. Push comes to shove, I can always throw Ernie back up on the second line just to get that +3, because I think the +3 would be huge um, for the team. Um, we'll see though. So that was that. I just did a couple line changes. Nothing major. There will be no more simulating in this video. Um, I didn't do any more simulating. I just went to go check the stats. So, you know, last we checked it was 2.17 goals for. Now it's up to 2.68, and it was 3.75 goals against, down to 3.52. So I mean, we're trending in the right direction for both categories. Uh, Still, those are horrible. 10.4 power play percentage, up from 8.6. Excuse me. Took a look at Tampa Bay, 9.1% on the power play. That's surprising. 73.5, so that's down. Um, so power play, goals for, goals against, all trending in the right direction. Penalty kill, not so much. Um, then we just took a look around the league at a couple teams. Noticed that the Capitals were running away with the league, 24-1. Nobody's really catching them. And then how much longer? 3 minutes or 4 minutes, just about. I believe we went and took a look at the player stats around the league. Um, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, here I was talking about a couple teams that are surprising that were in the bottom. Um, Nothing too major. I was just kind of wrapping it up. Um, yeah, then we go and take a look at player stats around the league, just because it's fun to take a look at, you know, what the simulation says is going to happen. This was surprising as all hell. Jacob Voracek, 44 points in 24 games, almost averaging 2 points a game. Absolutely insane. He's tearing it up. Um, and you can see his line mates, more than likely JVR, Claude Giroux. We took a look at the player types. It's a sniper, playmaker, um, which is interesting. I usually typically see James Van Riemsdyk as a power forward. Um, but yeah, I've seen Voracek be sniper or playmaker. So anyway, there's Ovi, Kopitar, Kyle Connor, Patrick Reddy. I went looking for McDavid because I didn't know where the hell he was. There he was. 26 points, 25 games. Pretty good. Then we took a look at goalie stats. King Henrik Lundqvist killing it in Washington. A couple other surprising ones. Linus Allmark, 949 save percentage, 1.48 goals against average, 12-3-1, 5 shutouts in 17 games. He's Vezina Trophy. Um, then, your usual. Um, Defensively, OEL, over a point per game. Carlson, Yandel, Giordano, Ekblad, Hedman, Pietrangelo, Riley Subban. Nothing super surprising there. Then we took a look at forwards, and I forgot to sort it by goals. Brock Besser looked like he's taken off. Voracek, JVR, Hall, Obi, McDavid, Patches, Marchessault, and Zach Parise. uh, which is kind of cool to see. Um, but yeah, that's about it. Um, so I'll just pause that right there. So again, sorry, I totally forgot to unmute my mic. I don't normally mute my mic directly, like through the headset. Um, but I wasn't sure if the recording was actually gonna pause, and I didn't, just in case it picked up anything. I didn't want that, so I muted it, and then I came back down, unpaused the recording, and totally forgot that I muted my mic. So that's a rookie mistake, bad on me. Um, but hey, it is what it is. So again, I'll probably just upload like I'll chop these up, um, see what I can do, and yeah, maybe I don't know if I'm gonna have to upload two separate videos. Um, I might just do like episode one, part one, and then episode one, part two, sort of thing. Um, the muted mic saga. Other than that, yeah. Thanks for watching. Um, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and yeah. I think I mentioned how the pro GM commentaries would normally ask, leave a comment if you want to see, this trade for, this player for this player sort of thing, this line change. If anybody watching has any, suggestions at all, um, let me know. If not, I'll continue doing what I do best and rebuilding the Detroit Red Wings. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Like I said, subscribe, like the video, and peace.